If you're someone who is constantly setting goals and then giving up on them, or just never following through with stuff, it could be that you're self-sabotaging, and I'm going to talk about how to stop self-sabotage in today's video. Obviously this is a huge issue and will be so individual to you and can be worked through with a coach or just someone you love, depending on how severe it is. So this is going to be general advice, but I still hope you have a bit of an aha moment in this video. So first, I want you to sit down and identify what your self-sabotaging behaviour is. So it might be a specific thing that you really want to achieve and you always give up on. It might be a specific way that you self-sabotage. It might be a particular negative habit or pattern that you fall back into in order to get out of doing that thing or to carry on and stay consistent with your goal. Whatever it is, try and really identify it and get to the root of it. Maybe speak to someone about it, journal about it, and really get clear on what you're actually doing when you're self-sabotaging. This is such a common example. You set yourself your fitness target in the new year and you go hell for leather and you absolutely burn yourself out and do way more than you should be doing, than you need to be doing, and then you go and completely exhaust and overwhelm yourself, and then you give up and you don't go back to the gym again for the rest of the year. I know so many people do that, and that is, for me, as an onlooker, an example of self-sabotage in action. So whatever that is for you, identify it. The second thing I would ask is, what story are you telling yourself when you are self-sabotaging? And is that really serving you? Or if it's no longer serving you, can you let it go? A lot of people at the root of it have a lot of fear and resistance and doubt involved in setting themselves a new challenge or a goal, and they don't deep down believe in themselves and believe that they're capable of doing it or believe that they're strong enough. So I'd think about the things that you say about yourself or to yourself when you're self-sabotaging. Do you say, I can't do it, I'm not strong enough, I'll never do this, I'm just not cut out for this? What is the conversation that you have with yourself? Once you've really identified the language that goes into that self-sabotaging behaviour and that pattern when it's repeating itself, really try and stop yourself in your tracks when you say those things and sort of flip them on their head. Honestly, sometimes stopping and saying, no, I can do this, I will do this, I can be successful, I am strong enough. That's like the law of attraction and visualization and speaking as if. That's all that spiritual woo-woo work in action. If you're at the gym and you say, I can't do this, I'm not cut out for this, if you stop yourself and go, no, actually, I am strong enough to do this, I am going to do this, I am doing this. And then when you're saying that to yourself, you're empowering yourself. And when it comes to a week and you've not been to the gym and you've had a week off, it doesn't have to mean that old behaviour pattern is repeating. It doesn't have to mean that you can't do it or you're not cut out for it, because you can try and rewrite that story a little bit and erase those negative beliefs from your mindset. Another thing I do is recognise the fear and resistance that is behind the self-sabotaging, because a lot of us genuinely are fearful of failing, or we're fearful of change. A lot of us are fearful of success and what that means. When you get to the bottom of those beliefs and the fear and resistance, you can see how in your subconscious you justify that action, you justify the self-sabotage. So if one of your beliefs is, I never stick to anything, and you have a fear of failure, your belief of I never stick to anything protects you from your fear of failure. The self-sabotaging belief, I never stick to anything, manifests itself physically in your life by never fully committing to something or never finishing anything or giving up halfway through. Because if you give up halfway through, if you never fully commit, if you never sign up in the first place, you're protecting yourself from that fear of failure, because how can you fail if you've not done it in the first place? Does that make sense? I hope it does when I've sort of laid it out like that as an example. If you've had like an aha moment and you're brave enough and willing to share your self-sabotaging beliefs and behaviours and things that you do in the comments below, feel free to do that. I'd love to support you. And if you're still a bit confused, or you know you do a certain thing but you're not really sure why, get in touch with me, like email me. My email is linked below always. I'd be happy to talk with you privately if it's something that is perhaps something you don't want to plaster on a comment on YouTube for everyone to see. That's absolutely fine. You can email me and we can chat about it more in private. I think it's so individual, and sometimes you really just need to talk to someone and talk it out and flesh it out and really get to the bottom of it. So I look forward to chatting with you more and hopefully helping some of you find those aha moments where you're like, and you just realise how this has all like come about in the years of just being a human, protecting yourself from your fears coming true, and just, yeah, making mistakes and learning. And it's just all a journey, and it's all good stuff. It's all, well, it's not all good stuff, but it's all a lesson, which is in the end good stuff. Join our community before you leave, subscribe so you don't miss any more videos. If you head to the link below to join my email list, you'll receive a positive letter in your inbox every Monday morning, and I can't wait to chat with you more. I will see you soon. Bye.